Alright guys, what's going on? This is Otis here, and today I've got a nice little gameplay on a tank where it was a pretty nice epic comeback, and starting off with a double unguided hit on the helicopter with the tank, which is the first time I've ever done something like that. You know, typically I've had like one shot where I'll hit the helicopter, but I was able to actually hit the helicopter twice. But pretty much how I ended up getting the tank, because we were on the American side, was we were screwing around the helicopter at first. Like, I was the pilot, and we ended up finally getting shot down. And then someone else was the pilot. And we were all four of us that were in the squad was repairing him. And pretty much what ended up happening was like once we were towards the end of the game, I would say, or what seemed like the end of the game, we ended up disabling one of the tanks, and then we actually really started to try and capture all the points and win. And so when we disabled the tank, I jumped down, I repaired it, because the guy jumped out prematurely, which almost everyone does, and we were pretty much able to come back from, I think it was like a little over 125 or so, which is pretty ridiculous coming back from that, especially on No Shark. But we were pretty much dominated the whole entire time. In the last 7 or 8 minutes of the game, we completely dominated them, and we started spawn trapping them towards the end so we could try to catch up and win. And we do end up coming back. And so, you know, there's two things on this video. Pretty much why I'm posting it is one, it's just some tank taxes, because I don't think I've actually posted a tank gameplay, and I know I've posted the some tongue gameplay, the tongue skinning or the anti-air unit, which I love, and I actually have another one of those gameplays I want to post pretty soon. But you know, yeah, I was gonna do the road to Chaff today, but after I had this game on Friday night, like, I was just like, I definitely have to post this, because it was just a crazy epic comeback. But it's just, you know, it's just one of those games where you just can't give up for sure, because I mean, we were down so much, and you know, we were just able to catch up. Oh, there's a nice long shot coming up actually in a minute too, which I was surprised I was even able to get. But you know, once we ended up spawning them, what I have in the tank right here, oh, this is a flyer right here. Actually, this is pretty nice. You can't hide in the bushes with thermal, which is always pretty funny. But oh, here it is. And you know, I ended up hitting the guy twice too, which was pretty surprising. But what I'm running with the tank is autoloader, thermal obviously, and then guided shell, which I use the guided shell maybe like once or twice against on some of the Jeeps or whatever. My automatic kill vehicles is pretty much what I call them, because someone's in there. And then every time they would jump on A or B or C, you know, they would yell it out and say, hey, you know, they're taking it, because I was just pretty much focusing their spawn, trying to keep them out as much as possible. And you know, it's just definitely one of those things, like, if you have a good enough squad and you're communicating the whole time, like, you're able to jump in there and pretty much just take control of the game almost the whole entire time. At least you should be able to, unless you're against another squad who's pretty much, you know, the same skill level doing the same thing. You know, then it would be a little bit harder. But typically, you know, you'll maybe have like 1 or 2 people per squad, you know, using a mic, unless you're playing with a whole bunch of group of friends and stuff. And I believe overall with the tank and the helicopter gameplay, I was like 21-3, and I believe I get like 13 tank kills. I'm not sure exactly, actually. I counted them and I lost track and I forgot to write it down. But you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, if you're in a tank, don't bail out of it unless you are 1,000% sure that it's going to blow up, because I mean, you don't want the enemy team taking it, especially on the consoles when you're only on 12 versus 12. And typically if the Russians lose a tank like they did here, like, you're done for, because there's only 2 tanks that the Russians have, and then the Americans have 2 helicopters. So if they can get 2 helicopters in the air and a tank against you, like, you're going to be trapped the whole entire game, which was pretty much what happened here. I know the game's winding down too, where we actually end up taking the lead in a second here, and then we all just, you know, camped in front of their spawn just to make sure that, you know, none of them left. But I mean, you know, just when it comes down to it, you know, just you know, keep trying the whole game. Don't just give up and just sit and maybe try to get a few kills or something. You know, just actually try. It does actually get pretty intense right here, because we were trying to repair, and we had suicide guys rushing and attacking us, and they're calling out suicide guy running up. I mean, and it was just one of those crazy things. You know, I almost died, I think. Oh no, I didn't get shot at all. But if you guys ended up, liking this type of like little gameplay and stuff, or it was like a little epic comeback, and just talking about it, just let me know, and I'll I definitely want to do a tank gameplay or two or not, because I'm starting to use the tank a little bit more. I might even do some tank tactics, but on Monday, Road to Chaff will be up for sure. I won't have one up tomorrow, because I still haven't filmed it, actually, so, usually during the week is when I put all my videos up. But if you guys ended up liking it, let me know, and I'm definitely going to do some tank gameplays. And I got the tongue gameplay coming up soon. But let me know, guys. If you're new to me and you ended up liking the video, subscribe, please. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.